There it is. I'd like to call this March 18th, 2025 City Council meeting to order. Oh, it's so special. Okay, I'm not going to cry. We'll begin with our invocation led by our City Attorney, Tom Trask, followed by our Pledge of Allegiance.
Our Heavenly Father, we ask for God's help to give our individual and collective gifts to our community, to regularly refurbish our intentions, to give of ourselves in ways that make a difference to our families, to our city, to our nation, to a world grown so small it can be explored and conquered with a click of a mouse, to keep our wits during a time replete with distractions and political uncertainty, to maintain our focus with determination, and to fuel our work with vigor, stamina, and a hearty spirit. For all of this and a few doses of good luck and grace, we give our thanks. This we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was a lovely invocation.
Thank you, Mayor.
Still not used to it. The next item on the agenda is our Citizens Open Forum. If you'd like, you can fill out a card in the back. If you have a question or if you'd like city staff to get back to you, you don't have to fill out a card if you don't want to. You can just raise your hand and come up to the podium. Everyone who speaks will be given 5 minutes as indicated by our giant timer over there. And I don't believe we have any matters for public hearing tonight. So would anyone like to address the council? Oh, come on, you guys. This is like the first... Ms. Amber Stevens, please come on up.
The mic's back. This is good news for us, Daniel.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, Amber Stevens, 318 Lafayette Boulevard. Thank you for appointing me to the canvassing board, and thank you to all the candidates for stepping up for this election. Thank you to Mayor Dan Saraki for all his years of service to the city of Oldsmar. And Madam Mayor, congratulations. I know you'll move Oldsmar in a positive direction from here on out.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Anyone else like to speak to the council?
Joseph Santana, 431 Tangerine Drive. Amber inspired me. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to serve on the canvassing board. This council looks great, and I'm proud of all you guys. Look forward to seeing the work you guys do. And it was comfy in that chair up there.
Oh, well.
You like that?
Nice.
Think about that.
Congratulations, guys. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Joe. Anyone else like to address the council? Then we will close the Citizens Open Forum, and our community minute will be read by our city clerk, Kristen Garcia.
It will, Mayor. Once the city clerk finds the community minute,
I have one. Let me pass it down.
thank you, Councilmember Squager.
Ooh.
Look at that teamwork already.
Good
job, Sean.
So we have the pop-up art project. Show your love for Oldsmar by picking up a heart at City Hall, Library, or the Recreation Center now, and create a love note to the city. Make it real, make it fun, make it beautiful. You can drop off creations April 1st to the 15th at the locations, again, City Hall, Library, and the Recreation Center. We are currently having a call for artifacts for the Oldsmar Historical Museum. In honor of Veterans Appreciation Month, the Historical Museum is seeking artifacts from the community that reflect service in the United States Armed Forces. Examples include pins, medals, recruitment posters, etc., and can be dropped off at the library circulation desk during normal business hours at the museum. And then the Cypress Forest Spring Park is open daily, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., and that is all I have.
Thank you, Kristen. Next, we have the approval of the additional new agenda items, items 9 and 14. The chair will entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Waiting for discussion, Mayor. That's all I
Do we
was.
have any discussion?
No. My eye.
That's how it's gonna be.
You're going to be a problem.
No,
I can
I'm
tell.
not.
I can tell.
I'm trying to help.
We're already going to have
Trying to help.
problems.
The wheels.
The closer you get, the
I'm
moving
more used to it.
down.
I flubbed it during
I do
the
have a
canvassing
hammer
board
now.
meeting. Tom was
I
there.
have a hammer. Okay, I have a gavel.
All right.
There's a bigger one under here. I've been advised by the city attorney.
Okay.
We have no awards and recognition this evening. Our next item on the agenda is the Community Redevelopment Agency and the presentation of our CRA annual report. Ms. Tatiana Childress, our Director of Planning and Redevelopment. Take your time, Tatiana.
Tatiana Childress, City of Oldsmar Planning and Redevelopment Director. Congratulations to everybody again.
Thank you.
So this is our Community Redevelopment Agency 2024 annual report. This report is being filed to document the annual redevelopment activities of the Oldsmar Community Redevelopment Agency for the fiscal year 2023-2024, consistent with the Florida Statute 163-371. The report is required by the Community Redevelopment Act and must be submitted to the governing body on or before March 23 of each year.
March 31st.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with the microphone.
It was malfunctioning, I think, 2 weeks ago. If you need to switch to the other one, it's okay.
You just turned it off.
Yeah.
So the Appendix A of the report includes a summary of the unaudited financials. If the audit report is not available by March 31st, the CRA must publish online within the 45 days of the completion, and the final audit report will be available in April at myoldsmar.com. This slide includes a summary of the 2024 CRA projects, and I'll just go in order. The first one is the downtown redevelopment, and we have two projects here, which one is the City Hall site, and the other one is the library site, known as the Odeon. St. Petersburg Drive Complete Streets Project, downtown mobility study, feasibility of the CRA extension, residential paint fix-up grant, and CRA architectural design standard enforcement. I'll go into details with each one of them. So the first one is the City Hall site, the 8-acre property along State Road 580, bound by State Street and Washington Avenue. And it also includes the City Hall site. A little bit of a history on this project. So in 2021, the GAI consultants facilitated the community visioning workshop, which is still available online if you click on this link. In 2023, the council approved mission, vision, and goal statement for this site, and that statement was included into the letter of interest and the RFP, the request of proposals. In 2023, the RFP was distributed to 5 qualified firms. However, the city did not receive any formal proposals. And in 2024, the RFP language was refined, and the RFP was distributed nationwide. Then in June 2024, the city received 2 proposals from Office America Group and Stanbury Development. Stanbury Development Group received a higher score of 40.23, and the council authorized the city manager to negotiate with Stanbury Development Group. For additional information on this project, you can go to downtownoldsmar.com, and you can click on the City Hall site. The next one is the brief summary of the Odeon, also known as the library site. This one is the mixed-use development consisting of 82 townhomes, including 18 live-work units adjacent to the city library. The brief update for 2024, the City Council approved the amended development agreement with the developer while the developer worked on the final engineering plans, which were approved by city staff. The developer also initiated the infrastructure submittal, and the final plat will be required prior to vertical construction. And the construction phase is anticipated to begin in 2025 and is estimated to take roughly 5 years. Also, for additional information on the site, you can go to downtownoldsmar.com, and we have 2 projects there, main projects related to this, and click on the library site. The next is St. Petersburg Drive Complete Streets Project. So back in 2019, the city received a Complete Streets grant to improve and beautify St. Petersburg Drive, located partially within the community redevelopment area. This project aims to enhance safety and roadway experience for all users with an improved lighting, landscaping, hardscaping, resurfacing, and on-street parking where feasible. Undergrounding of the utilities was initiated in 2023, and construction was budgeted for 2024. On March 5th, 2024, the City Council authorized advertising an invitation to bid for construction and an RFQ for CI services. However, the project is delayed after the initial RFP received only one construction bid, leading to the redesign reconsideration of this project. Next is Downtown Mobility Study, Safe Streets for All. The city partnered in partnership with Forward Pinellas, contracted with Kittleson Associates to evaluate transportation safety of downtown and nearby neighborhood. Back in 2023, the study aims to enhance multimodal network, address crash hotspots, and manage speed using a safe system approach. Findings of this project will guide project priorities and support a Safe Streets for All grant applications. In 2024, the following tasks were completed: analysis of the historical crash data, equity and multimodal accessibility analysis, roadway safety, walkability audit, traffic control data collection, traffic control analysis framework development, and public workshops. The study recommends intersection improvements on State Road 580 at Forest Lakes Boulevard, Lafayette Boulevard, Burbank Road, and St. Petersburg Drive, as well as corridor improvements on St. Petersburg Drive from Oakwood Boulevard to Bayview Boulevard, enhancing connectivity to the surrounding area and the CRA district. Next project is the feasibility of the CRA extension. So the Oldsmar CRA, established in 1994, is set to sunset in 2026. The Community Redevelopment Plan and the Trust Fund were adopted in 1996, outlining a 30-year term. Per Florida statutes, the maximum extension for CRAs could reach up to 60 years from the adoption of the original Community Redevelopment Plan, potentially extending the Oldsmar CRA operation to 2056. The city contracted JI consultants to evaluate the possibility of extending the CRA beyond 2026. To extend the CRAs, the city must comply with Florida Statute 163, Part 3, and Pinellas County Policies, Resolution 21-48 for special districts and CRAs. The county's local designation assessment methodology helps to determine if an area falls under the urban revitalization, community renewal, or economic development. In 2024, staff worked with JI consultants to finalize the report and to address Pinellas County comments. The final report will be completed in 2025 and presented to council. Next, we have continuous project, which is the CRA Architectural Design Standards Enforcement. The city continues to enforce architectural and design guidelines, which are unique to the CRA area. The architectural and design guidelines aim to preserve and enhance the community's character by guiding future development and promoting high-quality design that strengthens the city's charm. The key design characteristics of the residential homes feature extended front porches, architectural details, and garages that are recessed at least 5 feet from the main facade. These two projects are current projects that are under construction. One is the 3 new homes on Fairfield, and this one on top is the Park Street and Buckingham. The following 2 slides describe homeowner paint and fix-up grant program. This program provides matching funds up to $1,000 to homeowners in the CRA area that want to complete exterior beautifications for home improvement projects such as the following, like exterior painting, replacing windows, upgrading landscaping, replacing shutters, replacing the roof, etc. applications must be approved by the city before any project. And since project implementation, over 91 applications have been approved and over 68,000 were distributed to homeowners. So Oldsmar area is becoming an important community space where various events are held regularly, even though they're not being directly sponsored by the CRA. And active participation of the residents and visitors in these events indicates a growing sense of community engagement and activity in the CRA. The final paper copies of the CRA report will be available at library and also in planning and redevelopment, and electronic versions will be published online at myoldsmar.com.
Thank you,
Completes my
Tatiana.
presentation. Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions for Tatiana?
No question.
Chair will entertain a motion to accept the CRA report as presented by staff.
To approve?
He's on the board.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Do you have any discussion?
I have no discussion. Thank you.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Thank you, Tatiana.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Next on the agenda is our consent docket, which will be read by our city clerk, Kristen Garcia.
Thank you, Mayor. Item 2, consider approval of the minutes of the March 4th, 2025 council meeting. Item 3, consider approving payment to legal counsel for February 2025 legal services. Item 4, consider approval of the purchase of an air compressor to Pinnacle Central Company, Inc. per Sourcewell contract number 020923-CEC CC 25-030. Consider approving work order number 6 for engineering services for supply well rehabilitation services to WSP USA Inc. under the City General Engineering Services Contract 2023-002 RFQ. Item 6, consider awarding contract for well maintenance and evaluation services to Applied Drilling Engineering, Inc. under same terms and conditions as Clearwater contract number 901840 ITB 15-23.
Does anybody wish to pull anything from the consent docket? No. Chair will entertain a motion to approve the
So
docket
moved.
as read.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. And next we have City of Oldsmar, the presentation of the proclamation for Donate Life Month for April 2025, which will be presented by Council Member Andrew Knapp.
Thank you, Mayor. I do want to extend gratitude for allowing me to present this tonight. It was informed from the city clerk that it's supposed to be the mayor's turn to present proclamations, but because I have a personal connection to organ donation, she allowed me to present this tonight. So thank you for that.
Of course.
Very much appreciated. So I will read the proclamation. Donate Life Month. Whereas one of the most meaningful gifts that a human being can bestow upon another is the gift of life. And whereas over 104,000 men, women, and children are currently on the national waiting list for organ transplantation, of which over 5,500 reside in Florida. And whereas 48,149, a historic number of organ transplants, occurred in the calendar year 2024 in the United States, thanks to the generosity of 24,018 deceased and living donors, of which LifeLink of Florida honored more donors than ever before, serving 361 organ donors who provided 936 life-saving transplants to patients in need. And whereas more than 2.5 million people throughout our country and in Florida benefit annually from tissue transplantation thanks to thousands of tissue donors. And whereas the need for organ, eye, and tissue donation remains critical as a new patient is added to the national waiting list for an organ transplant every 8 minutes. And each day, roughly 16 people die due to the lack of available organs. And whereas more than 11.1 million Floridians have already registered their decision to give the gift of life through organ and tissue donation at www.donatelifeflorida.org or on their driver's license. And whereas Lifelink of Florida is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the recovery of organs and tissue for transplantation therapy in Florida, with a mission to honor donors and save lives through organ and tissue donation. Now, therefore, I, Andrew Knapp, on behalf of Katie Gannon, Mayor of the City of Oldsmar, Florida, do hereby proclaim the month of April 2025 as Donate Life Month in the City of Oldsmar and encourage all residents to consider giving life through organ donation and to sign up on Florida's Organ and Tissue Donor Registry by visiting www.donatelifeflorida.org or when renewing their driver's license or state identification card. And with that, I'd like to call up Ramon Rodriguez to accept the proclamation. And then we have council down for a picture after that.
Yeah.
Come on up, Ramon.
Of course.
Hi, my name is Ramon Rodriguez, and I'm a two-time kidney recipient.
Oh, wow.
The program does work, and in the military, I picked up a virus that affected both my kidneys. So it took a while for them to both to conk out and go on dialysis. And the first time, my wife donated. She's over there filming. It's going to be 43 years of marriage in August. She's been through a lot.
Wow.
All my ailments and everything. And then in last 18 years, and then altruistic donor from South Carolina, he wanted to donate to me because he saw my Facebook feeds. And there was one condition that we meet up and we keep in touch. It's no problem. So every November, that's our anniversary date, we get together for either Thanksgiving or whatever's close by. His name is John Hatfield, and just great American. And we just want to keep encouraging people to, these myths. People, you're not too old, your religion is. Let the doctors decide on your age if you can donate. You can donate skin, bones, eyes. You'd be surprised how many people that lives are affected, especially the children. And the reason I'm volunteering with Lifelink, Donate Life, is because so many people are left behind on dialysis. And the longer you're on dialysis, the more it affects your other organs. But anyway,
No, that's all right.
I just want to thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your story.
He has some pins for all of us if you want to come down and do a photo.
Oh, how kind. Yes, here, we'll all come down and take a picture.
How many in total? 7.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Thanks for having us.
Smile. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Ready? Good. Okay. Anybody else?
You donate, your life goes on, especially if
Here, explain that a little bit.
Yeah.
the Infinity program is when you donate, especially if it's an unfortunate accident or something and the loved one passes, they continue to live on in other people. And we're really pushing this out this summer. It's called the Infinity program. You can register through on the card or Donate Life Florida. But,
so much.
yeah.
Okay, well, I'll get it to our city staff, our charter officials who have disappeared all of a sudden. But I will get it. Thank you so much. Each one is a separate story.
Yes,
That's
and
really good.
I didn't know if I should bring Spanish ones.
Would you like to take a picture with your lovely wife? Come on. How many years? 43 years? We're kind of in a celebrating mood tonight. I feel like you should get a picture with the proclamation. I'm just saying. There we go. There
I'm gonna stand right next to you. Okay.
Congratulations to both of you. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much, Councilmember Knapp. Next on the agenda is the city manager. I know her.
Thank you, Mayor. Item number 8 is consider the approval of the special event application fee waiver request and use of the city logo for the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce's Oldsmar Days and Nights event to be held April 4th through 6th. Oldsmar Days and Nights is a citywide celebration that began in 1962 as a half-day picnic named Oldsmar Days by Oldsmar volunteer firemen. The Chamber of Commerce assumed the event in 1964 and later expanded to become the week-long celebration it is now, weekend-long. The event is a signature occasion in Oldsmar, attracting around 5,000 people to the park and downtown area over the weekend. Visitors can enjoy various activities such as a parade, a carnival this year, arts and crafts, food and beverage vendors, a car show, and live music. The proceeds generated from this event are used to support the annual operations of the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce. This item requests the waiver of fees in the amount of $8,845. Consistent with the City of Oldsmar's special event fee waiver policy, the applicant has submitted the required $150 special event license fee, prior year's event financial report, the current year's event budget, and a statement of allocated proceeds. The organization has provided its most recently filed tax return for consideration in lieu of a balance sheet. Upon review, the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce requests that the city waive the eligible fees associated with the event. All external costs, including utility fees of $1,125, will be the event organizer's responsibility. The Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce will recognize the city as a sponsor at an appropriate level and may use the city logo to recognize such sponsorship. A copy of the application is attached to your packet. Staff recommends approval.
Okay. The chair will entertain a motion to approve.
Second?
Any discussion on this item? I see our esteemed chamber members here, if any questions.
No?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay. Item number 9.
Is consider the approval of the special event application fee waiver request and use of the city logo for the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce's new Saturday markets from April 12th to September 13th, 2025. The Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce proposes a new series of Saturday markets beginning April 12th and continuing through September 13th from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. weekly, featuring local businesses, crafts, artisans, and produce vendors for residents and visitors to enjoy. The markets will take place in the east lot of City Hall with ample parking along State Street and in adjoining parking lots. The item requests a waiver of fees in the amount of $2,820 for the 6-month period. Consistent with the City of Oldsmar special event fee waiver policy, the applicant has submitted the required $150 special event license fee, the prior year's event financial report, the current year's event budget, and a statement of allocated proceeds. The organization has provided its most recently filed tax return for consideration in lieu of a balance sheet. Upon review, the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce requests that the city waive the eligible fees associated with this event. All external costs will be the event organizer's responsibilities outlined in the application. The Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce will recognize the city as a sponsor at an appropriate level and may use the city logo. Copy of the application is attached, and staff recommends approval.
The chair will entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? I have just one question. If people want to be vendors or should they go to the chamber website?
It'll be up probably this week.
Okay, all that will be posted on Facebook?
Yeah, Facebook and on the chamber website.
Facebook and the chamber website. So if you'd like to be a vendor at the new Saturday market, you can find out more on Facebook and the chamber website. Thank you, gentlemen. Any other questions? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Keep asking. I hear all your voices, but I have to ask if you oppose. Graber?
I bet you not.
You're good, okay.
Yeah.
Consider approval of the purchase of a replacement emergency generator for backup power at the water reclamation facility to Ring Power under the same terms and conditions as a Sourcewell contract number 092222-CAT CC 25-025. The wastewater treatment plant's operations depend on 2 backup generators to ensure continuous service during power outages. However, the older generator, in operation for over 2 decades, has experienced a series of recent failures, including during the hurricanes. This has necessitated costly repairs and the ongoing rental of a temporary generator to maintain service reliability. To address this critical issue, city staff evaluated options including repair and replacement, while also exploring the feasibility of increasing generator capacity to support a wider range of treatment processes. Analysis confirmed that the existing 600 kilowatt capacity is sufficient for expanded operations. Repairing the existing generator was estimated to cost $75,000 with a 6 to 7 month lead time for parts. A new 600 kilowatt generator priced at $381,484 also has a 6 to 7 month lead time. Both options would incur equivalent temporary generator rental fees. Furthermore, the purchase option includes elevating the generator 3 feet, significantly enhancing its resilience against storm surges and supports regulatory compliance. The purchase also includes semi-annual maintenance and inspections for a year. Based on the age of the existing generator and the improved storm resilience offered by the new unit, staff recommends the purchase of the new generator. Funding for the cost of this purchase was approved by council in the February budget revision and is available in 401-144-535-60-62-21. Staff recommends approval.
Thank you, Felicia. The chair will entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Second, is there any discussion?
Just that I'm glad we're getting this taken care of, and I'm glad we're going to be able to eventually stop renting generator.
Is that 6-month lead time like a definite? So we'll have to Band-Aid it through half of the season. Half of hurricane season, hopefully.
Oh,
All right. Thank you, Felicia. Motion and second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passes. Our next item on the agenda is to schedule, well, our city clerk. Would you like to present
Yes,
this?
I can introduce those. So item 11 is schedule capital improvement program budget work session. So we have 2 proposed dates right now. Those are Thursday, May 22nd, 6 p.m. in this room, council chambers, and Thursday, May 29th, 6 p.m. in this room, council chambers. Does council have a preferred date? I'll go ahead and let you guys discuss.
Yes, so I have a special event that's happening on the 22nd. My niece is graduating from high school, so at night, so.
We're going to have to go to that. Okay.
Yep.
It's 29th?
Fine with me.
29th works.
Yep.
Last day of school, so we got kid coverage. Deferring to the boss. No, it works for me. 29th.
All right, good. Okay. Can I get a motion to select Thursday, May 29, 2025 for the capital improvement budget meeting at 6 p.m. at council chambers?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion?
Nope.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. City Clerk, item 12.
Thank you, Mayor. Item 12 is schedule operational budget work session. So the dates right now proposed are Thursday, August 7th, 6 p.m. in council chambers, and Tuesday, August 12th, 6 p.m. in council chambers. Is there a date that works for everyone?
I have a strong preference for Tuesday, August 12th because of a conflict. Does anybody?
Works for me.
No issue.
That's fine.
Okay. Can I get a motion to schedule the operational budget work session for Tuesday, August 12th, 2025 at 6 p.m. in the council chambers?
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is item 13, consider recognition of the Kumar family for their contributions to Veterans Memorial Park. At the March 4th, 2025 council meeting, former Mayor Jerry Beaverland requested that the City Council send a letter and plaque to the Kumar family to recognize and thank them for their significant contributions to the city. The City Council moved to have this item added to the agenda. Little background, Roger and Lila Kumar, residents of Oldsmar, owned a 6.34-acre waterfront estate on Shore Drive, which included a 23,000 square foot mansion originally built as part of a 1920s hotel. In 1987, the City Council approved the purchase of a 4.08-acre parcel located immediately east of Ari Olds Park from the Kumar family for $280,000, below its appraised value of $307,500. In 2002, the Kumars sold a portion of their estate, a 5.57-acre parcel at 202 Shore Drive East to the city, for $2.1 million. The original purchase agreement was for 6.3 acres at $2.5 million. However, the Kumars requested to retain 0.81 acres for personal use, resulting in a reduction of the purchase price by $405,060. The Kumar family has made contributions to Oldsmar, including a donation of a $20,906 in 2004 to cover the costs of purchasing a 2004 Oldsmobile Alero, one of the last 500 Oldsmobiles ever produced for the benefit of the city. Additionally, antique furniture from the 1920s hotel was generously donated to the city. So we have this item on the agenda, and I pulled. First, the chair will entertain a motion to approve a plaque and letter to the Kumar family.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so for purposes of discussion, I took a look at our ceremonial items policy, and to me, this absolutely, as Mayor Beaverland pointed out, merits recognition. I think I know they're very private, and they may not prefer to be publicly recognized, but I think that the City Council City Manager Award would be appropriate. That way we could award them, give them something special, and then they don't have to come if they don't want to, but we'd of course invite them. What are you guys' thoughts?
And Mayor, I have copies of the policy if everyone would like to look
Oh,
at
wonderful.
it. And pictures of what the award looks like. This is our last one, if needed.
I have. This was the policy that we approved in the fall? In the fall.
Good.
A lovely photo. The new, the picture's gonna change every year. So this is the Mobley Beach photograph. Or Councilmember Knapp, you were saying?
I was just gonna say, I think that classification award would be very appropriate, and just as an idea, I'm sure Mayor Beaverland, maybe knowing their tendency towards privacy, maybe he could be, accept it on their behalf, and then, as he stated, I think, be willing to deliver it. So if he likes that idea, then I think that would be an appropriate thing, kind of be that, him being almost the honorary appointee or nominating person for this award.
Good point. Any
I'm
other
comfortable with that.
discussion?
Yeah, I think it sounds good. I think that's the most appropriate way to handle it.
Yeah, I agree. It fits within the policy, and I think it's warranted, and if people want to stay private, I completely respect that, but you can handle it, Mayor B, right?
Will they let you in? They'll let you in?
I'll let you in.
Okay. Thank you for bringing it to our attention, Mayor Beaverland.
Yes, sir.
Thank the Kumars.
So we will plan to schedule a time with Mayor Beaverland to present to him on, well, of course, we'd like to invite the Kumars, but we understand that they might not come. But to present the Council Manager Award to the Kumars in recognition for their donations and gifts to the city. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next item on the agenda is consideration of appointment to Pinellas Suncoast Transit Authority Board of Directors to fill vacancy for term expiring September 30th, 2026. This is a new agenda item. Councilmember Gannon, that's me, was elected mayor in the March 11, 2025 municipal election, as Mayor Saraki was appointed to the PSTA Board of Directors on October 1, 2023 for a term expiring on September 30th, 2026. His vacancy will need to be filled by appointment to complete the remainder of the term. So our recommended motion is to make an appointment to PSTA to fill the vacancy expiring September 30th, 2026. So, could make a motion for a particular person?
I just want to say I cannot do it, so I will not be making a motion for myself to be appointed to this board.
I am just seeing all the hands go up.
I
was-
honestly can't add another thing. I'm literally tomorrow, I'm heading out of town for a League of Cities thing. I mean, it's so.
I was going to put everybody out of their apprehension. I would be honored to fulfill the remainder of Mayor Saraki's term on the PSTA board, if you'll appoint me willingly.
I would be honored to make a motion to approve.
Second. Oh.
Or the vice mayor can say.
You guys can work that out. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Glad you
Motion.
want to do it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye now.
All right, this one has been a waving flag. Item number 15, consider appointment of vice mayor to serve March 18th, 2025 through March 17th, 2026. Per Article 3, Section 3.05 of the city charter, the mayor shall select from among the council members a vice mayor who shall hold such position upon approval by the majority of the city council. Selection of the vice mayor shall be done annually at the second regular meeting of the city council in the month of March. The vice mayor shall act as mayor during the absence or inability of the mayor to perform the duties of the mayor. It would be an honor and a great continuation of service if Vice Mayor Steve Graber would continue to serve as Vice Mayor.
I'd be honored. Thank you. Absolutely. If it's the pleasure of the council, absolutely. I would serve as vice mayor for March 18th, 2025 through March 17th, 2026.
Not yet, almost. You know, we joke a lot up
Rhonda
here.
just said we're saving money on the nameplate.
Yeah. $10 right there.
I'm just,
Way to go, governmental efficiency. Vice Mayor Graber has served honorably, and I
Thank you very
really
much.
appreciate your hard work.
I appreciate it. It will continue, I promise.
The chair will entertain a motion to appoint Vice Mayor Steve Graber to serve as Vice Mayor Steve Graber still through March 17, 2026.
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Next on the agenda, we have council comments. I always wondered how the order is picked. It's like, ooh, I'm mad at you, so I'm picking you first.
Oh, well, okay.
Or I'm happy
Pick-
with
then pick
you,
Andrew.
so I'm picking you first. I think we're just gonna switch it up each time. Today, we'll start down here. Councilmember Sean Swager.
All right, thank you, Mayor. Obviously excited to be up here for the first time, and it's been a long time coming to be in this position, but, you know, I look forward to serving the public and, you know, the city that I adore. I'm looking forward to the Oldsmar Days and Nights Parade coming up. I believe council's invited to be a part of that, so maybe. I haven't got the invitation yet, so we'll see. But, yeah, I mean, it's something that we've attended for years. I mean, we still have candy in one of the girls' Barbie Jeeps from the, what was it, the Halloween Jeep Parade. So anyway, looking forward to that event and the Saturday markets with the chamber. I'm looking forward to that as well. Bring the AC units, please, and come early for that. But yeah, that's about all I have, Mayor. Thank you very much for allowing me to go first.
Thank you, Councilmember Swager. Come on, the only way to repeat exposure. You can do this. You got this. Councilmember Knapp.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a couple of things. Thank you to everybody that came for the canvassing board tonight, and for those of you that stuck around for part 2 of the marathon of meetings for the day. It's very much appreciated and shows your true dedication to this city, as, you know, basically supporting us to do our job up here. It's, I think, goes without saying it. We really do appreciate having people in the room and not just doing this with just the YouTube watchers. I'd like to thank the folks that didn't stick around, but from LifeLink that were here tonight. It's such an important thing, and I'm sure, you know, everybody, it's a personal decision in terms of what they decide to do of being an organ donor or not, but I would always strongly encourage you to at least consider it if you will. And then I think just with the time change and the fact that it's still a little daylight outside, I will be done. Thank you, man. As the days get longer.
As the days get longer. Tom, I forgot to say hi.
Hi.
Light night.
I didn't get to call on you. Did you have anything you wanted to share?
Congratulations to everyone, especially the mayor, and Valerie and Sean. So.
Thank you.
Excellent invocation tonight. Well done. Well done.
I'll work on that.
Wow.
You always do very well at that. I was almost tearing up tonight. That was a good one. Newly sworn in for her next term, Councilmember Valerie Tartazeski.
Yes, so congratulations, Madam Mayor, new Councilmember Swager. I'm excited for our new group, our new, what's it officially called? Our new council.
Council?
There you go.
Do now. I'm excited for our new council. I think we're going to get some good stuff done. Have some hearty discussion. I did forget to say earlier, I always get nervous public speaking, and whenever I'm down here, I'm okay up here, but like when I get down there, but I forgot to say thank you to my family and for putting up with, all of you know firsthand, campaigns, they're harder on your family because you spend so much time focusing on something else. And so a big thank you to my husband who held down everything at my house while that was happening. Thank you to Vincent for being a go-getter, going out with me, walking and helping count cards and all of that. And then a special thank you to my mother-in-law, Ginger, who...
She was here.
She was here, yeah. My mother-in-law, Ginger, for encouraging me to run in the first place and then supporting me the whole way. And thank you to my mom. I'm trying not to get emotional. Thank you to my mom who taught me to be strong, stand for my convictions, and that a woman's place is anywhere she wants to be. So.
Well said.
And that's it.
Vice Mayor Graber.
Thank you. I should get used to that title. This was a lot of fun tonight. And it was a lot of fun during the canvassing board again. Amber, Joe, two that did stick around for round 2. Thank you both. I mean it sincerely. Congratulations, Val, Sean, Mayor Gannon. Generally, I will say Councilmember Tartazeski and Councilmember Swager, forgive me, but a little bit more informal tonight. But it was a really good event with the canvassing board meeting, the amount of folks that were here, and just kind of the energy ever since last Tuesday. It's just been really nice to see. I do have to go to Jensen Beach tomorrow, so there will be somebody holding down the fort at my house. on spring break, so the kids are there full time. So
That's evil, man.
it's a break. So I needed a break. No, I've got
A couch, friend. I have a couch.
You guys know, okay, it's funny because you understand the dynamic. Anyway, I have to go to the Florida League of Cities, Florida Municipal Investment Trust meeting in Jensen Beach. I will be back Thursday, so there will be one night that I'll be gone. And next week, before our next meeting, to make all of us who've known him since he was born, our son will be 7. So happy birthday, big guy. He's really excited. Some gifts showed up today, and it's the rule that he opens them on his birthday. But he came in screaming as we were getting ready to go and said, "Mom, I just saw the Amazon truck. You know what that means." And just waited patiently. Waited patiently. So he started getting his gifts, and as many of you know, I have a tradition with my kids that each birthday they get the amount of birthday gifts of the age they're turning. So dad and son are going out the weekend before his birthday, so he can pick out his 7 gifts. They don't get whatever they want, but we're still in the stuffed animal phase, so hopefully he's not gonna, say, hey, can I get 7 cars? Because the answer will be no. But one last thing, and it's a joke I've been making to my wife and others, but I'm very proud that I'm now officially the oldest member of this council and the lowest paid. So congratulations. Thank you. I'm well aware of what I did. It's funny because it's true.
That is.
I was expecting a
I'm
dad
tied
joke.
with Andrew for lowest paid. No, thanks, man.
Swimming around, bottom of the barrel.
That's all I had, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I can't, my ears are just.
My hearty congratulations to new council member Sean Swager and newly elected again and sworn in again, Valerie Tarzaski. I am very excited, as was said, for our new council convening here. A couple of things to address real quick. The School Transportation Safety Committee met last week. We have a lot of kind of shockingly controversial topics happening, not connected with the school start time, unfortunately. But there's some dynamics associated with, why can't the county just purchase, solar-powered, crosswalk lights or lights for every bus stop throughout the county to make it safer for kids? Okay, sounds like a good idea, but you might not realize that the bus stops literally change every year. Well, then the suggestion was, well, make them removable. Okay, well, the number of bus stops changes every year, depending on how many kids live in each location. So, and that's just one small example that there are no simple solutions to some of these things, but the idea is to continuously come together and talk about solutions that make sense for everyone. They are continuing to move forward with advocating for essentially stepping back from the school start time legislation that is currently in session. The Florida League of Cities meeting also took place. You've probably seen in your emails or in the memorandum from our city attorney a lot of legislation being proposed that is potentially, I don't really know what other word to use, but detrimental to cities, whether it's CRAs, business tax receipts, impact fees. There's a lot of different proposed
Property
legislation.
taxes.
Property taxes. That's probably the biggest one. But there's a lot. So when you get those, emails or when you read Tom's memo, do pay attention to where those bills are in committee or where they're at. Call up our representatives and let them know how you feel that would affect our city negatively. A couple of events we had. Party in the park. Woo! Okay, so Amber Stevens from our Parks and Recreation Board proposed this idea for a foam party at Party in the Park. And when I tell you that this was a hit, I mean, I mean, I grabbed Rhonda and I was like, don't move, because they started the foam and the stampede of children was immediate. It was insane. I cannot think of a moment other than the Easter egg hunt that was so immediately, I mean, successful. It was unbelievable. I don't know what you guys found the next day, maybe some shoes, maybe some clothes. Got lost in this big mountain of foam, but the kids had a blast. There were so many families there, and that foam was in addition to the blow-up inflatables. We had, food vendors, kettle corn, the boba tea. We had the gymnastics folks there, miniature golf, the cornhole toss. It was just a blast. So many kudos to our local moms for always thinking of new events, and thank you to our Parks and Recreation folks and all the volunteers. I think a lot from Calvary came out to help us manage crowds and everything at the event, but what a blast. And I did go in the foam, just for a minute, but that stuff is not just foam. You are immediately wet. So there were a lot of freezing children that night, but it was a blast. Thank you very much for putting that on. We also had Kite Day. I did not make it to Kite Day. It's been windy though. I hope it was successful. Okay, good. Tonight is a night that I will never forget. I will never, ever forget. I am overwhelmed by the number of people who were here tonight. What a great thing to see so many members of our community coming out to celebrate with us. For all the people who couldn't come tonight, grateful that you'll watch it at home. I really appreciated my family being here as well. I hope not everybody heard everything Jackson said. Our children have it right. They have a way of sort of stealing the show. And you know what? That's okay. It doesn't matter what they do. It's beautiful and adorable no matter what. But it was very moving to literally have this dream come true. So I am very excited for what this council will work on in the next couple of years. I am so grateful for all of you for wanting to serve, for continuing to serve. Thank you all. And thank you to our city staff. I hope you're ready. She's like, yeah, I'm ready. Our last thing is considering approval of the tentative agenda for the April 1st, 2025 council meeting. Does anybody wish to pull or add to the agenda? And I'll entertain a motion to approve the tentative agenda.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Motion passes. Okay. We ready?
Are you ready?
I'm sort of ready. Are you guys kind of ready? Yeah. Let's do this thing. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
First meeting in the books. All right. This does not require a vote.
It does not.
Our meeting is adjourned.
All right.
It's not official until you do that.
Wait, hold on. I did one with Catherine Bannon.